Lillipop, you don't often see Scully being picked. And I wouldn't say this is a standard set for Mechanica, but I'd say it's a pretty solid and good one. So
It's
we're off
actually
already.
very similar to the set I use for Lillipop.
What do you use?
I use Roaster. I tend to either use like Ram or Slap Command there, and then I use Cracker typically.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Ooh, we're seeing some nice blows going back and forth already. Roaster being a very strong choice on Lillipop. We love seeing the bouncing around. We got double firearms. I think that's because Mechanica is a heavy, so fire knocks down heavy. And generally speaking, firearms are just really, really good. I'm wondering if Plingus is going to be able to heavily abuse. Ooh, we got a rush, we got a rush.
Oh,
Ooh, nice 345 off of on Lola onto Mechanica. Plingus still has their rush. But yeah, ooh, and a nice grab there. We're seeing Lola bounce around a lot. Good job on Miari for taking advantage of movement. It's always really fun to see Lola pop bounce around. Another grab, and that secures it. Alright, first round of the match goes to the Lillipop.
and there's that Slapamander on DNA Lab I was referring to.
Slapbender is a really interesting arm. It's really hard for me to use, but I think in the right hands, ooh, we're off to some nice hits already. Ooh, and another grab. 160 on the Mechanica. By the Mechanica, sorry. Ooh, more grabs. Ooh, we're seeing kind of a grab-centric match. It's always cool to see like people like just navigate around and use unique movement options that arms offers.
Yeah, especially these two characters, which you definitely see less of, and they have such unique movement options.
Yeah. We saw there the hyper armor against the ooh, double rush. And then Lola won that. I see what Plingus was going for was a bit risky, but you know, they got the health lead, they could take it, but
Ooh, that dodge into that grab.
Miari's very close. Ooh, a grab. Is he gonna make it closer? Oh, he's gonna win it. He's gonna win it. Ah, there we go.
Ooh,
nice clean punch.
with the nade.
Slightly curved. Nade has insane curving, especially if you're playing on motion controls. Motion controls hard to move as well, but you get insane curves on that.
This is true.
Keep back and forth. We got the double roaster. I almost called them double toaster on Lolo. Ooh, and arms damage. We're gonna see a lot of jumping around. I think we are. Is that the last builder? I think that's the last builder. And rush. Ooh, Plingus popping it off in response, but that wasn't necessarily the plan. I oftentimes find myself in situations where, like, if I think, oh, they got rush and I'm very vulnerable, I need, like, ooh, nice grab by Lola. I use it defensively a lot of the time, so I'll just pop it and then just guard.
Yeah, the rush guard is very underrated. But
Another grab by Lola Pop onto Plingus, and it's very, very close right now. Plingus has to fight for their lives. They can't really take advantage of the hyper armor too much, but we just saw that there.
One more punch to do it.
Yeah, no, and Lola has
And
rush.
got a rush.
Both have rush.
Both
rush.
have rushes. It's really anyone's game.
I think Plingus can secure it, but they have to play with. Ooh, that was so close. Ooh, nice.
Oh, and the
beautiful.
rush gets it.
Oh, nice. That's a wonderful first round. That was so close. Just Lola Pop bouncing back up. Really did the moon. I think Lola was jumping up for a rush, but yeah, we have our first round. Plingus is the winner. I believe this is a best of 3, so Plingus has to win one more. And Miari has to just not lose. I want to thank Virxz again for hosting this. Really awesome of them to step up and take control of this sort of event. And now we have the full stage. We have Buster Beach, DNA, Moz, Sparring Ring, Temple Ground, Scrapyard, Via Dolce. Yard. I'm surprised I don't see a Spring Stadium in Sky Arena, but I also like not seeing those, just because I have an issue with Sky Arena and the visuals, and then I don't really like Sparring Ring, or not Sparring Ring, Spring Stadium, because of the possible Yabuki combo, which it's cool, but I feel like
it's always happening to me on Spring Stadium.
it's really rough. There's definitely some characters that take advantage of it more than other characters. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, okay.
Rad.
That's totally fine by me too. But just because like my problem with Spring Stadium is the Yabuki combo, and I feel like that overly rewards Rush, and that's already something that's very centralizing. So like for example, if it's just like Max Brass can easily get that, Twintel can easily get that, and then it's like cool, I can take advantage of that if I land one hit. All right, we're going to Buster Beach, not going back to Buster Beach. I believe this stage is actually banned in Japan because of Daigo, insane Max Brass player. There was a recent tournament that they won. I'm blanking on the name of it. There's so much action already going on already here. Also, please remember to stay hydrated, chat. I already need to hydrate because I'm yapping way too much.
It is. I don't know about you, but it is very hot where I am.
I didn't check the temperature, but I already know that it's a hot one. Yesterday, I walked outside and was immediately glistening in sweat. We're seeing some nice back and forth here. We're seeing a little bit of curve to that, so I think people are kind of trying to predict where they're going. We got the double roaster on Lola again to try to take advantage. No character swap. I don't believe any arm swap. Ooh, oh, nice dodge there. Beautiful dodge. Right, they're about even, but I think that's the rest advantage. I never got to play. Ooh, hey, nice.
Oh, and there's landing that rush.
Beautiful dodge jump sort of situation into that rush. I've not played against these two before, but it would be really fun to play against them, I believe. Miari keeps going for the grabs. Oh no, we get it.
Ooh, Plingus gets it.
Fairly clean round for Plingus, so hopefully Lola can get some charge, and Plingus is a little bit ahead on charge too. This is a pretty good advantage that Plingus has. They're just kind of swinging out arms as they can. Ooh, another clean punch to get it there. And a grab.
Oh,
wonderful.
Nice grab.
Nice, that's a lot of damage.
And the little got charge rush.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Very clean. Oh, well, not yet, but
Bubble seems very well with. And we're gonna see, are they gonna go defensive? Are they gonna try to charge up some rush for next round? No, they're not.
And there
They're
we
gonna
go.
go for the clean kill. Clean KO. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. We're not sponsored, by the way. Actually, we are. We're sponsored by water. Drink it up.
And don't drink Mr. Clean product.
Yeah, please don't.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, very bad. Ooh, we get another Lollipop grab. We're seeing a lot of grabs being utilized, which
Very curved grab as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but Lola seems a little bit slightly bigger than Springman. It could possibly be just because of the puffy outfit, but grabs on Mechanica because she's so large, it's a little bit easier. Ooh, that was a really useful hyper ammo there. Oh, and a rush. Ooh, nice. We're seeing a lot of dash and then into rush. Ooh, and another grab.
A grab. Looks like Lola's taking it back.
Yeah, we're seeing. Ooh, and a nice.
Ooh.
Nice. That's,
We're all tied up.
Yep, all tied up. 2 rounds on to Lola, 1-1. So next match is gonna be the decider. This was very nice to see a lot of that clean Lola pop play there.
Yes, it is a very satisfying character to watch, especially with landing all of the shielding and very flowy character. So I love to both play and watch Lola. She's definitely one of the most interesting characters in the game.
And I feel like it is a really, really good. Like I feel like she's like probably the most balanced character. Like if I could think of like, you know, patch notes for certain characters, like, oh, Master Mummy could use this. Twin Tail should probably have that. Deflect should probably be slightly like less long. Then like just I can't think of anything for Lollipop. Maybe it's slight tune-up, but at the very she's just so I think she's just very well balanced. She's very fun to play and very fun to watch. Just
Very well
hard to
designed.
utilize the best. Yeah, she's super well designed. I love her design.
I know too. They should put her in Smash.
I believe Yabuki put Lollipop in, and then while putting Lollipop in, learned that Americans generally we're going to Scrapyard. Learned that Americans have a fear of clowns.
Oh,
And there was like, yes, I have a secret weapon against Americans now.
I can't imagine being afraid of Lollipop. She's so lovely.
She's just really, really cool.
We've not seen any Scully usage.
Yeah, it's a very fun arm to see and use. I actually kind of like it on Ribbon Girl, but it's really hard to use on her because of that. Scrap your ass. It's definitely a stage. I used to love it, and then I played competitively, and then I'm like, oh, I hate this.
I remember the
first
first tournament I ever played on. My first match was in Scrapyard. I remember this.
I remember in my first ARMS tournament, again, we just didn't have, we had infinite time, and we played this, so the other person just kept, like, stalling out, and they eventually chipped me away. But it is what it is, you just play to the rules set, there's no use in complaining about it. Because, like, there could be frustrating aspects, there could be Blackback Cobra, there could be Brass, there could be... Oh, nice. Oh, we missed the rush, and then we get a counter rush right there.
That's the first counter rush Plingus has landed, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, and a nice grab. That was an insane curve. I know the nade is really, really good at curving, which just further adds to its immense strength. But wow, they just scooped up Lola. Like, I almost want a clip of that. That was just insane.
This could be our last round here, depending on if Lola can take it back.
I'm hoping not, because I don't want to see these two keep dancing around and fighting.
I know, very fun matchup. Ooh, that wide grab from Lola.
There might be a bit of a frustrating aspect to this game, and some people might know. Ooh, nice rush there. And some people might feel like, yeah, the bounce could be better, but you kind of just have to work with what you have. There's no use in complaining about it too much.
Yep.
We've been seeing some nice movement. This is an interesting stage too, just because it's a bit of a longer one, and it has a ledge up there, and it has the pillars. So it's almost fitting, just because it's a little bit of everything. And you can also notice a Ribbon Girl sticker there, because
the mechanical love for the title.
Yeah, we all love Ribbon Girl, and by we I mean me at least.
I've got a Ribbon Girl poster in my room. And
nice.
that
Plingus
is Plingus winning.
That was fantastic. Both players should feel proud of themselves, because that was very fun to watch.
And it was a very close match.
Yeah. So Seed